I'm chuffed you've come in because I've just moved house. Needs a bit of DIY.
Yeah.
A bit of plastering and decorating advice.
Well, I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy.
I thought you used to be a decorator.
No, I mean, I did a bit of painting before the show, but you're talking to a guy who puts glass on top of glass without sanding it.
You're joking.
Wonders why the door looks like it's melted.
Well, let's put the end to that one, hasn't it?
We were basing an entire interview on wallpaper.
How to get patterns together on the wallpaper, no?
That was going to be a rubbish interview.
It was indeed, yeah.
I wouldn't hold out for much more
anything else than that.
How's things going then? You alright?
Yeah, it's good, Foxy. I mean, I'm just excited to see how the single does. And, you know, even the album as well is a little bit further ahead than that. But, yeah, super excited. Bit nervous, you know how it is.
Well, you must be nervous because, you know, you've been missing for a year.
I know.
Is that a deliberate thing?
Missing in action. I've been writing the album. I've been co-writing with some great people. And I didn't want it to come out until it was finished and ready to go. And I was happy with it. And I am super happy with it. I'm really proud of it.
Are we forgetting the X Factor thing now, or are you still proud to be part of that?
I mean, it's where I got my break. You know,
Yeah.
it's an amazing platform, and you don't get much bigger exposure, or much more exposure, should I say, than the X Factor. There we go. And then I just stopped talking.
I'll be honest, it wasn't. It's not like you're going, yeah, X Factor and all that sort of stuff. And we sort of understand that. I think you're probably
More credible.
yeah, one of the more credible acts that have come out since Leon Jackson.
Well, I mean, from what little credibility I have left, I'm trying to regain it or rebuild it.
Yeah.
But you wrote songs before you were going into
Yeah,
X
I mean,
Factor.
I've been writing since I've been playing guitar since I was 11. Obviously, when I was 11, my songs weren't all that.
Can we hear one now, Matt?
Honestly, I mean, I could try and dig one out of my tape collection somewhere, but
Is there a title of one that you could? What's the title of one of your old songs?
see you soon.
See you soon. What was that about?
It was actually I watched the Titanic when it first came out with the school, and I watched an old couple cuddling in their bed as the ship was going down. And it really inspired me to write something about, like, we're going to die, but you know, I'll see you on the other side. That's what that was about.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep, that. For 11 years old, I thought it was going to be like like Christmas or something like that.
But no, it's
Do any of those songs make it on the album?
that one didn't. That, on my old album, yeah, that was like track 3.
So what's it like writing with people like Gary? I mean, everyone's going to talk about Gary Barlow. I appreciate that, and we'll do it for at least 10 seconds. But what's it like writing with somebody like that?
Unfortunately, Foxy, I didn't get the chance to write with him. I mean, he sent the song to me. I mean, I made a couple of minute changes. I was even nervous about doing that.
Do you have to ask his permission before you do that?
Well, I didn't. I just wanted to make it my own, or do it how I would do it. And these changes were minute. They were like 1 note difference in the verse, and then a few note differences in the middle 8. And I was a bit like, I've messed with it, and then sent it back, hoping that he wasn't going to go, what? Yeah. And then he loved it. So, boom.
Just one thing I've noticed, you still got the hat. I don't know if that's the original hat that you wore, like, to the first audition you went to.
Don't mention the X Factor.
I've got... no, it doesn't seem to like the X Factor. It seems to hate it.
I never said that.
We know you do. I've got a hat like that, and they all say it's rubbish. And I don't think... And I'm wondering if they've got the guts to say it to your face, or...
No. No, I haven't. No, I think it looks cool, mate. Really good.
Thanks, Foxy.
I mean, you can't see what hand signal I'm doing under the desk, but I think you look really good, mate.
Well, Giuliano, the thing is, I've been wearing one for a long time, and I just thought, you know, it's come off and on and off and on, and it's a hat.
I'm surprised not to see it on the front cover of the new album, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we needed to make some sort of a change. That's what they do, isn't it? That's what the show does. It changes people.
In terms, I was going to say, in terms of changes before and after X Factor, which you hate,
can't believe you mentioned it again.
every other X Factor winner that we've had that's come in here, which I think is Joe McElderry, Shane Ward, I can't remember if they're Alexandra Burke. They've all worn makeup during interviews. Are you wearing makeup now?
Absolutely not. I mean, you can rub my face if you like.
Can I?
Yeah, of course you can.
Alicia, who's filming this for Al, can you just rub Matt's face
Just
for
check
us?
my face.
Go on, Alicia.
Oh, no,
No makeup.
no,
That's
clear.
enough rubbing. Get off him. Lily Allen and Smile. I'm Foxy. This is Giuliano.
Hello.
It's BR&B, and of course we're joined by Matt Cardle. Everybody is here this morning.
Hello.
Morning, Matt.
Again.
Well, thank you very much for hanging around this morning.
That's all right.
Should we talk about the music?
Yes, do it.
Now, you've been writing now for a year,
Mhm.
so there's a lot of pressure on this new album,
There is, yeah.
Letters, which is going to be on the 17th of October.
Mhm.
Are you enjoying the pressure?
It's been good to have a little bit of pressure, to be honest, Foxy. I mean, the albums that I've written before the show, I mean, if I wasn't feeling inspired or I wasn't feeling a song or, you know, I thought I was pushing it or forcing it, I'd go for a skate, I'd put the guitar down, go for a beer. But, you know, that wasn't the case here. I'd have time allotted with these guys in the studio, which was great, and I think that little bit of extra pressure kind of just spurred me on to write even better than I ever have.
Is it kind of intimidating when you sort of, this is your first go in a studio and you're working with all these people and you've got all that hype surrounding you and it's very new to you?
Well, no, I mean, the thing is, it isn't new to me. I mean, I've been working in studios since I was, you know, 13, 14 when I was starting to record. So, I mean, I feel totally at home in the studio, in the vocal booth, you know, in the live rooms, and the control rooms, it's great. What is new to me is working with Egg White and James Walsh and Biff Stannard.
Yeah,
everything else, I mean, I've been in great studios before and I've written and recorded songs, but I've never done it with these people before. I've never had the chance to co-write with, you know, people like that. I've been working with the kind of producers that I'm working with as well. That's the new bit, and that's just incredible.
Have they just brought new stuff out of you that you didn't even realise you had, or?
Yeah, and you know, I've been writing tracks that I never knew could sound the way they sound, just with, you know, just with their techniques and their experience, and, you know, a combination of that and my writing experience, and it's all come together so well, and I'm super proud of it.
You know that obviously this isn't your first single as such, but do you sort of put the crazy X Factor Christmas #1 to one side because people don't get sales like that usually?
Yeah, I mean, that it is what it is. You know, it's a massive TV show, and off the back of it, you have the exposure and the opportunity to sell, you know, nearly 1 million singles and get a Christmas #1, which is amazing. But that's like you're saying, it's a separate thing. That's amazing, and that's that.
Yeah.
This is my album now. This is my music, and you know, I'd love that to happen again. But
because it puts #1 50 million sales in everyone's head. But I'm guessing for you, do you give yourself a benchmark? Do you care?
I mean,
obviously you do care, but
yeah, of course. The thing is, it just seems like if you're a brand new artist and you come out and you get a song in the top 10, that is spectacular.
Yeah.
If you come off the back of the X Factor, you got your winner single, that's fine. If you then bring out a song that doesn't make it to #1, it's kind of, it seems as a failure. I think that's a bit unfair. You know, Joe didn't make it to #1. Everyone's like, no, he didn't make it. It's like, you got to #2 for God's sake.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't sound like I'm angry about it.
You
I'm really
sound angry, to be honest, mate. Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, you were talking off air about you doing the tour as well up north in Scotland.
Yeah, we're just going to kind of stretch out as far as possible. You know, obviously we're going to do a lot of gigging and promoting and touring around London, but we wanted to stretch out as far afield as possible. And the Scottish crowds were great when we went on the X Factor tour.
Is that true, Barry?
No, we're terrible people. Scots are awful.
No, well, I mean, they'll happily let you know how they feel about the music, which is a great kind of test.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Get a boost of confidence.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the tombola coming on.
Are we going to do the tombola of doom with Matt?
Right, Matt, we need to explain.
Hold on, can we do this as live, mate?
Okay, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing that as a separate link, yeah?
Yeah.
That's going to be the
Oh,
front link.
okay. From Matt.
Lily Allen.
I've just done that.
Have you done that? Alright, cool.
Just keep on going with tombola.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
go on to
Matt Cardle,
Yes.
you have a new single out,
Yes.
which will be released on the 9th of October. It's called Run For Your Life. It's written by Gary Barlow.
That's right.
We would like to play the song on the show this morning. But in order
I've got it lined up on the log here as well, so don't let me down on this, Matt.
in order for you and for us to listen to the song and hear how wonderful it is and exactly why everyone should go and buy it,
Yeah.
you have to dip your hand into the tombola of doom.
So like some raw eggs in there.
No, there's nothing dirty in there. Well, I say nothing that's physically
Nothing
dirty.
dirty.
Right, but let me just play that. We've got a bit of jingle. Oh, please.
If you're going to get your single played, you have to earn it.
Right.
And we're sick of celebs coming in here and just chatting away about the music, okay?
Well, I think the real truth is that we haven't got the kahunas to ask the questions ourselves, so we've asked our listeners to...
To come up with specially awkward questions for you.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a catch.
No, there's lots of stuff in
Just a
there.
straight up question, of course.
Spin it round.
Spin round the tombola, man.
That'll do.
That wasn't Peter Dixon, surely. That was a good impression.
No, it wasn't. It was one of producer Barry's best mates.
Yeah,
I think he did a good job.
He did all right.
By the way.
Open it up. Good sound effects.
I like
Shall I read the question to him, or...?
I think he should read his own question. Well, it's up to Giuliano, it's up to you.
Pick a question,
I can just see a
any
bunch of
question.
horrible
And
questions
before you
in
do
there.
it, okay, if we're not satisfied with the answer, you have to go back into the tombola. You can't just go, I'm not answering it.
Okay. Oh.
I hope it's not the one that we put in last minute.
Okay, Kerry in Minworth.
Can I see it before you read it out?
Yeah.
Have you?
Of course I have. Everybody has.
The question is, have you ever taken naked pictures of yourself and sent them to someone else?
Come on, Matt, we need the stories.
Well, yeah, of course I have. It's just standard. It's like if you ever text someone. Yes, I have. Like, have you ever? Do you know what I mean?
Well, you took a you took a picture of the sergeant major.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to go into detail. I think we can all use our imagination.
Was this to a girlfriend?
Yeah, it wasn't my mum.
That would have been an exclusive, that wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Listen,
Has he passed the
Mind you,
tombola
that's not
thing?
where you want to get the, the who you're sending it to dead right. Otherwise,
Oh God, yeah.
Simon Cowell gets a picture of,
Johnson.
Have you ever got drunk and just sent something to Simon, or is he just
No,
not
do you
even in
know
the
what?
phone?
I get really paranoid about Twitter and Facebook updates, and the fact that I could end my career in 2.5 seconds if I wanted.
I would just
if
wipe
was
his,
stupid enough.
wipe his number out your phone, mate.
Oh, well.
I would just get rid of it. Listen, Matt, we're going to play your new single.
Okay.
Run for Your Life. It's out on the 9th of October. Thank you very much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and we wish you all the best. And thanks for doing the tombola of doom as
Yeah,
well.
and do you know what? We always wish people you don't need luck. It's brilliant, the single,
Thank you.
and it's going to sell like tomorrow.
Is that because he's wearing the same cap that you wear?
Yeah, otherwise I'd have told him he's crap.
Oh, my brothers. Matt Cardle, thank you very much.